All right, a new theater is now open in Brighton. Michael Schwartz is live at the OFC Creations Theater to explain how kids are getting involved in a safe way. Michael, I think this is exciting because a lot of people love summer theater, and it's been a bit difficult during the pandemic, but they're finding ways around it.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. And the main word is opening. That's something that is so refreshing to hear during this difficult time right now. And OFC Creation Center just opened its doors yesterday here in Brighton. And here to talk more about it is the founder of OFC Creations, Eric Johnson, along with Courtney Shute. We'll get to her in a minute. She is directing. I want to put on my mask before I talk to you guys. OFC Creations, this is a huge opportunity for you. You now have your own home here for summer camp for the kids, which started yesterday.
Exactly, yeah. OFC Creation's been around since 2005, running educational programs for kids of all ages, as well as productions for adults and touring shows. So right now, we're really focused on running summer camps. That's, performances aren't allowed to happen yet for New York State. So we're really focused on, summer camps, getting the kids involved, getting them back together in a safe way.
So Courtney, you're directing Sweeney Todd right now.
Yes.
Where is that going to be taking place? And that's part of the camp, correct?
Right. So Sweeney Todd is the first out of our 3 teen camps for the summer. That's taking place at Kodak Center, so over on Westridge Road.
So what's interesting about OFC Creations is that you claim to be the largest summer camp program for theater in upstate New York. So how are you handling all those campers in such a safe way during these times?
That's a great question. Usually we have very many locations. Last year we had 3. This year we went down to 2 just for safety reasons. So we'll be here as well as the Kodak Center. But this year, we are keeping all the kids in groups of 10. So there may be a group of 50 in Sweeney Todd, but they are all split up into smaller groups of 10, kind of running their own production of the show. And directors like Courtney have gotten really creative with how to run a show camp in this unique way.
So Courtney, as a director, is that a challenge to have to separate them? I mean, these are such different times. Is that a challenge at all?
It is. It's also difficult because we have so many return campers year after year that they all know each other. So we're working with a group of people that want to be with each other and are dying for that interaction, and we have to figure out a way to keep them separate in some context. But yeah, it's just required some creativity in how we're staging the shows and the responsibility that we give to the students.
We're hearing some of the performers right now on the video that we're showing. What the amazing thing about theater programs, and we see it as the high schools that we went to before the pandemic, is that theater just allows kids and people of all ages to really just express themselves in the art. During these times especially, what are you seeing from these kids? To allow them to forget about what's going on for a little bit.
I personally think that just engaging with each other and then with adults that aren't necessarily their parents is something that they are dying for. It's huge for them, and you can tell that they really are. They're energetic and they're passionate to be there and put the work in.
And I'm sure they love coming here
yes.
to put that work in. There's so much energy and so much enthusiasm because I'm sure some of these people, they haven't seen each other in a while, but to do it in a safe way, they're going to be arriving here in about an hour and a half, correct?
Yeah.
So we're excited to see them. We'll also talk more about the history of OFC Creations, and also there's more opportunities for parents out there to get their children involved.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, we'll talk about more of that coming up on Fox Rochester. Join us here from Brighton, the new OFC Creations Theater Center. Send it back to you guys. See you in a little bit.
Very cool. Thank you, sir.